Hey, and welcome back. This is Kinak coming back to you for some more Elder Sign Omens. Last time we got completely wrecked by Sathagua. Time before that we completely wrecked Yig. So, moving on through sort of the list, looks like we will be going after He Who's Not Be Named, Hastur the Unspeakable, also known as the King in Yellow. So let's take him on, see how we can do. Random select, as always. We've got Psychology. Hunches, which is often surprisingly useful. Scrounge again. And Strong Mind. Yes. We're proceeding with Nary a Care in the World.
Something terrible has been...
Going to skip that this time. But something terrible has begun to awaken within our museum. Alright, rumor has it that the lost manuscript of the King in Yellow is hidden somewhere within the museum. You must find it before Hastur's minions do. Beware, Hastur's control over the other worlds has caused them to become more treacherous than normal. Alright. Well, let's... Okay, we've got a Gala in the Great Hall, which is a yellow lock here. If I recall correctly with Hastur, we have a lot of locks. Okay, Don't Fall Asleep is going to be a giant pain. The -1 sanity team at midnight, we definitely want to get that taken care of the first turn. The gift shop is astonishingly useless. I almost never complete that one. Forgot knowledge. Administrative office, potentially very good. We don't have any easy way to get skulls, but we can give it a try. And this one, if we're feeling confident, might be very good. Probably worth waiting for our scholar to take care of it. So, the Gala is also worth doing, but, those requirements. Both clearing out the yellow glyph lock, which what that actually means in the game is you just can't have any yellow dice. It doesn't matter if an item gives you a yellow die, you just don't get a yellow die. But yeah, the requirements of this one are fairly rough. Let's see, okay, so she can turn anything into a scroll, which is pretty solid. So Family Don't Fall Asleep is not the end of the world. I'm tempted to... Let's see. Yeah, he could do some damage. Oh, wow, actually, we've got some great starting item cards here. The ones with the red and yellow dot. Provide both dice. There are only a handful of things like that we target. And I apparently decided we're going to the Gala. I mean, really, it's a party. Also, look at that art in the background. It is phenomenal. Okay, well, we can turn this into a scroll. Sadly, we cannot complete multiple on one turn. Well, odds are still in our favor. Yes. Great. So we took care of the Gala. Got an Elder Sign on the first move. 2 clues, which I would have preferred went to our investigator, but you'll have that. And, of course, another midnight effect. At least it didn't pop out actually at midnight. Okay, Doom +1 at midnight. Not as bad as the one we were dealing with Sathagua last time, but definitely something that we'd like to take care of if we can. So this is our investigator. It's Joe Diamond. Joe probably has our best shot. The yellow dice never give you terror icons. It's one of their advantages. I'm so he can reroll twice. So I should be able to get 2 terror icons off of this. Low, I've gotten 2 terror icons off of it. And we have a lot of chances to get that last one. A lot of chances. There we go. Alright, and he got another clue out of it. So definitely net positive. And we close that off. Okay, now we have a red lock over here. We need to find help. Man, that is one task, and it is just brutal. Man. Let's see. So, not really enthused. Any of these options. So, might be a Joe Diamond spot. There's not really anybody else who has a better chance at it than he does. Interesting. Failing this one gets you a clue. Succeeding on it gets you a monster. Well, if I'm going to go for harder one, transported by magic is a serious threat with that doom counter at midnight. So I can cash in this item for just 1 yellow. I think I'm going to have to. Sucks, but that's where we're at. Okay. Well, I can hit those. The yellow die has a 4 face on it, a 4 investigator. But only the red has a wild, which is what I'm going to need, or would need here if I'm going to get 2 scrolls. It's pretty unlikely we're going to see that, though. Yeah. Oh, and doom counter invalid. Well, that ultimately does not surprise me. Well, let's try transported by magic again. Man. Okay, well, just we'll natural roll all those scrolls, and then just power through the investigation like nothing. So that's great. To get an otherworld portal, which, judging by the text at the beginning, is going to be a little unfriendly to us, but we'll see what's going on there in a second. 2 + 1 for each investigator with 1 sanity. That is an interesting effect. Thankfully, it doesn't hit us at all. Oh, and we have 1 doom because we failed that mission once. Let's see. Let's go ahead and repeat up, and then our psychiatrist will have a swig of whiskey. Feel a lot better about herself. Grand Hall. That is very doable. Not sure Catherine's the right person to do it. Need to find help. I think I'm going to send her there. Okay, this is actually almost there. Let's see, so we need another skull. And we have 3 dice. Roll twice. In theory, there we go. And then some. Great. Okay, so we've broken that red lock, which is what we were mostly after there. Vermin in the pipes. Alright. Joe Diamond. Administrator's office. Potentially very good. Oh, the actual investigator is somebody different. Well, I guess you could both. I feel like the investigator ability, I think that's actually a name that's used in the game, lets you upgrade one of the investigation dice. Okay, don't want to do that one. So it's pretty solid. I'm actually okay with leaving until we've got a monster, so why don't we send him to the administration office? If there's some terrible happens, he will get a clue out of it. Which seems only fair. Alright, so these are ordered, so he has to hit that first. Oof. Alright. Good thing he can re-roll. And so close. Okay. And we'll use his ability. Roll again. I'm not going to trust getting a 3 on 4 dice. Okay, we did get a 3. But I wanted the option to pay with 2 dice if I needed to. 3 dice, rather, if I needed to. Alright. So we did get a monster out of that, but we also got an Elder Sign. We are making pretty good progress here. I was all like, oh, if a monster comes up, we can just beat the Great Hall of Solano. And of course, where did the monster go? Do we have... Okay, well... It did actually replace one of the challenges there, which is good, rather than adding one. And it's relocked red. Well, actually, if Pete's able to beat him, then red becomes unlocked. But if he loses, we get a Doom counter. Come on, Pete, you can do it. I don't actually know if Pete can do it. My gut actually says that Pete can't do it, but Pete might be proving me wrong right here. Bam. Okay. Unlocked red. That's great. I'm not sure we even need it. So, what we could do... Well, let's go all in here. I'm gonna lock this scroll so it comes up next time. And use the red, and we'll see if we actually need it. We did, in fact, need it. Oh, well, I guess, yeah. I guess we'll never actually technically know. Okay, and he gets one of these. Let's go ahead and take a rare item. So we actually reduced to Doom by 1, which... Oh, I misunderstood. I thought that it was killing a monster, which is incorrect. Yeah, that was the Doom icon crossed out, not the monster icon. Rare item, some loot. So we are actually leading 4-0, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so we've got a bunch of spell locks. Man. this one is potentially really good for him because he can, if he rolls one Terraglyph, he can change it into lore, and it won't actually trigger the terror effect. Mysterious Tome would also be very good for him. And would open up another other world. This one would do much the same, but I think it's just harder than Mysterious Tome. More or less. Man, this is 2 Elder Signs. Let's go for it. The leads do not touch the exhibits. Alright. So it's telling us we can use his ability, which is good, because we got literally jack all. Okay, well, we can track that, and then... So, between those 2 dice and the reroll, we need to get a skull. That's not very promising. Nope. Okay. Okay, we got our Doom counter back, and he took a bunch of damage. That's okay. All investigators -1 sanity for each riot, lunatic, or high priest, which is 0. So keeping monsters under control, very positive. I think our scholar took quite a bit of, only a little bit of sand loss. He did take some physical damage as well. But she is ready to apply the beating to something. What's the terrorist doom +1? That just seems silly to go after. He says, while still considering going after it. This actually might be a good one for Pete, for our scavenger. And that one's still terrible. Alright. Should have used the yellow glyph. And we need 2 skulls. Alright. Well. Two skulls. She did take the damage from that. We also got 2 Elder Signs. And the Curator. All investigators -2 trophies. I'm really bad at using trophies, so I'm not super worried about that. Actually, this should be a great place to get another Elder Sign, just not with Joe. Knowledge, vermin in the pipes. Mysterious Tome. And a storage closet. Let's actually... This has reminded me that trophies are a thing. Let's see, so he's got... yeah, you can't buy multiple things in a turn. I should have just gotten him a clue. Or at least done the clue first, so I knew what I was doing. Right, so we have a 1 red. Vermin in the pipes is a possibility. Mysterious Tome, maybe. Forgotten Knowledge actually might be really good for him. Because he'll get 3 items of his choice. And the gift shop, which no one ever visits. Now he's another one I actually could have sent to the store. Alright. Yeah, we cannot complete the one on the right this turn, so we're just gonna turn in that scroll. Alright. Oh, I should have stashed one of those. Thankfully it didn't end up biting us. Oh, so close. I don't think we can pull out of this. Yeah. It's alright, he just lost his sanity. Crazy old scavenger. Okay. So, worst case scenario, he loses 2 sanity, which he can handle. Nothing. We'll save this 3. Right. Cash in 3. Man, yeah, this is very unlikely. Yeah, it's actually impossible. Okay, so we do all get -2 trophies. Ooh, and 2 doom. It's alright, we're still 6-3. Alright, and we should check with the monster in the gift shop. Really easy to kill. Cool. Okay. I don't... There was the effect earlier that keyed off of specific monster types. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, some spell scrolls. Alright. Trying to actually spend stuff. She doesn't really need first aid. Get her a rare item. I think that was actually a really good item. No, just red. Which is exactly what you'd expect. Oh, hey, he has a handy scroll of monster killing. Curator. Not realistic. Let's see. Vermin in the pipes could be okay for me. Actually get enough dice to... I mean, in theory, you need 4 dice. And he's only gonna have 6. Does not have any extra sources of dice. Just down to 0. It's not happening. Let's try for pipes. This one with a scroll. Okay, so he should be golden. Huh. Trying to figure out if storing that 2 on him increases our chance or not. If we store it, it's 50-50. And if we don't, I believe it's slightly less than that. Okay. He is gnawed at by the vermin in the pipes and loses a point of health. Alright. Forgotten knowledge, I don't think... Well, why don't we send him to the gift shop? Because he can actually sort of his thing. Alright. Kill the ghoul. Need a scroll. There we go. Yeah, you just get so little out of it. Realistically take down the curator right now. Storage closet might be an option. Mysterious tome, also a possibility for him. Let's see. 338. Very close. I feel like this one just because it's unordered. But this definitely could have gone either way. Okay, we can complete this one. So off to a good start. And, just natural, roll it. No big deal. Okay. So, curator. Okay, undo. He's catching up to us. And buys 2 trophies. Alright. Got a spell. This one actually lets you. The middle one there lets you keep 2. So the abyss. Woo. It's a lot of very specific glyphs. I think she's got a shot. She also might be able to take on the storage closet. Oh, this, yeah, is... This is a pretty rough one, too. Not particularly the discard all terror glyphs, but... Just go jump through a bunch of hoops. Right on the streets. Oh. I feel like I didn't notice that at all. Well, let's... go for it. Yeah, I am going to use the lamp here. Oh, I had not noticed the terror effect. Wow, okay. So what is the terror effect? -1 stamina. That's fine. I think I'm willing to keep that at 3. Ooh, man. We're very rapidly reaching the point where this will not be possible. I can spell lock this guy. This gives us a 1 in 6. I should totally have done exactly that. I will be very embarrassed if Hastur drives us all mad in this one, because a lot of luck has been going very much our way. Let's have a little bit of food. Okay, he's got the scroll. Oh, the Outer God's Flute of monster killing. Let's see. So, vermin in the pipes is an option. This is not happening. This is... possible. abysses. I think that'll be a good place to send our scholar. Let's go ahead and just keep him at the vermin in the pipes. Three. Skull and 3. And should be good, but no. Oops. Trying to do stuff, not happening. There we go. 1 damage is not the end of the world, though. Okay, Scrounger. I don't really want him to beat vermin in the pipes because I want that clue. Okay, I do have a... Oh, it's the Necronomicon. It's a red and a clue. Seems possible. I mean, in theory, he could beat this. It's 5 very specific glyphs. Medusa exhibit? Yeah, what the hell? And he gets that clue. Okay, terror. Takes a sanity loss. Get the scroll. Which is great. Another sanity lost. And we need 7. Okay, so this is rerolled, this is rerolled, this is rerolled. Let's see. I feel like the one we should leave. Oof. Not quite enough. Alright, well. Trash this. Save 3. Reroll. That's probably right. Trash that anyway. The terror effect is that you have to trash all of those. So. Alright. Let's get him red and spell. One interesting consideration with that ability is that you can't have 2 red dice in the same encounter. So we did get a monster out of that. That may have actually made the abyss easier. Oh. Green lock is awful. And 3 skulls. Well, let's look at the abyss real quick. Okay, so Hound of Tyndalos, which is the monster that we got, it advances time, which is awesome. I'm sending him in. Did not think of how badly this was probably going to end up with that green lock. So he has very few dice, but I'm so unlucky. And another anti-monster scroll, which is good. Alright, so because we defeated the Hound of Tyndalos, we're ahead. Curator stealing our stuff. Jerk. But we did just get 2 Elder Signs. Maybe it didn't advance time? I don't know. Wow. White. No, white. And a red. I think she should go after this. It's just going to give us no end of problems if we don't manage to take care of. Did you hear that? And she's the only one that has the dice we'll need. Easy one's out of the way. Hard one, not so much. Don't want to save any of those. No. Alright. One skull. 1 in 3, because the red has a wild. No. What do you get? -1 sanity. That's not the end of the world. Let's see. Can kill a monster. Could continue to send him after vermin in the pipes. I don't think that that's realistic with the green lock out there. Storage closet. Secret gathering also opens a world there. So he's broke. So if he wants to, he can take a spin. Which might get him a clue, but God, I think he's actually better just trying to lock into Did You Hear That? Because the only negative effect is that you take a single heart of damage. Well, amazing so far. But, oh, okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. Makes our life much better. He went elsewhere. There's so many outer worlds. Okay, curative spell and a red dot. Let's see what the storage closet is like. Ooh, man. This has become a really good one for the scholar, because he can use his scroll to kill that monster and then roll through the rest of them. Secret gathering. And he can potentially handle. Gate to elsewhere. That's actually going to be a good place to send investigator if we can. I mean, he's got a red. Yeah, alright, let's go for it. You'll take a sanity hit if we don't complete a task, so there we go. And double scrolls. Thankfully, this is looking a lot more like our Yig run than our Sathagul run. Oh, hey, there's a yellow lock here. Oh, okay, there we go. Too doomed, but we're getting very close. Curator still being a jerk. Alright. Ooh, all sorts of scrolls. Oh, man. This is potentially very good. This is potentially good for him. And gate to elsewhere. I don't actually have a lot of yellow glyphs to worry about. City of the Great Race can get us very close to... I mean, he could beat this one. This one would actually get us an Elder Sign. The other options would... I think this is actually probably our best bet. I didn't notice before on the painting in the background there are ripples on it, like rain on a pond. That is super cool. Am I misunderstanding? Use the... I feel like I've done that before. Okay, well, I can probably just defeat it manually anyway. Actually, we should try and roll. There we go. We can just beat it the old-fashioned way. The investigative legwork. Of course, everyone has clues except for our investigator. Alright. Man, keeping everybody topped off on sanity. Very handy. City of the Great Race. It's a possibility. Another dimension. Not totally unreasonable either. Would kill her if she failed, straight up. She is broke. She can heal a very small amount. Storage closet isn't happening. How many? It doesn't actually say. Yeah, curator, not happening. Yeah, City of the Great Race and another dimension would both get us. As with this one, actually. What is her? Oh, she's got a... I'm gonna give this one a go. Might kill her. Do this. I think we can just use one of these if we want to. Yes. So now we just need a skull. There we go. There were good odds of that. I'm not gonna actually say that that one was pure luck. At least good odds after we took care of the opening. Okay, so it looks like we need personal favorite. Oh wow, and he should be able to friggin' steamroll that. Okay, let's storage closet. I'm gonna do City of the Great Race. Terror, scroll, and skull. Okay, so this one is slightly easier even with the stride. Thank you, Dreamlands. Yeah. And we have sealed Hastur, the unspeakable. The world is saved. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for some Elder Sign Omens. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like or subscribe if you prefer. And we will see you next time.